Very good afternoon to you all, and my name is Gaurav. Welcome back to BISP solution. So just quickly see what all we will be discussing in today's session. So we have discussed that the administrative activities, and next we have discussed the what else we discussed in last session. Just see it. We have the data in real time when your client wants you to be imported the data in the real time. At that time we use data management. So just quickly see the PPT over here. First we have the importing the data through data management, exploring the fundamental step associated with data management, load rules, process, then initial step setup, then we find out how to configure the data management and learn about the default settings. Okay, then we have our application option, then integration setting. So there are three options to load the data. First we have the pre-map data, which we have to go to periods and load our data. Then we have the data management, and the other one is the data exchange. Under data exchange we have data integration. Okay. So this with data integration we can also load the balances. So today I will taking how to import data with data management. Okay, so just first quickly create a profile, importing field. So just quickly just change the profile ID. So this is my profile ID, then we have company, and then we have accounts, then currency code and amount. So one more thing I will be discussing with you guys today, which is the remittance receive. Okay, so first let me make changes in this profile, save it. Okay, so to loading the data I will take one topic from here, which is factor receipt and receive. I will tell you factor receipt, remittance reconciliation you will be understanding it's same, because here there is a person and here the bank is involved. Okay, this is the silly difference, but everything is same. So just quickly see what is says what is factor receipt. So suppose you are a person and you purchase good from B person. Okay, like this. So you purchase the good from B and it's on the credit. Okay, what is happening? I'll leave it. So you purchase the good from B and B gave you bills receivables. He won't give you money, he give a bills receivable. That means you will be receiving the amount from B at a particular time. Okay, when so B sign you a bills receivable and it will be 3 years 4 years back, he will be giving you the amount. Okay, the amount which you will be receiving. Suppose you are in emergency, okay, and you need the payment. So what you do, you just go to any person, suppose factor X. You just go to factor X, X factor. X factor is a person, he will be discounting you that BR and giving you the amount. So for that discounting he will charge a certain amount, might be 5% or 10% on the amount he will be giving to you. Okay, look here, this is the general entry for the factor receipt. First we have the receiving the account receivable, which is 10,000. we sell these amount of 10,000. okay, here we made the sale and we receive account receivable over here. Now just we go to the X person and we pass the entry rate, he will be charging 5%. So for 10,000 5% is 500. This is our factoring expenses which we will be paying to factor X, and the amount which we will be receiving is 9,500. 500 he will be charging for factoring expenses. So look here, the cash amount we receive is 9500, and we just close this entry like this. This is the understanding of factoring receipt. Okay, so this is for the X person. And now suppose if he wants to go to bank, okay, this is the remittance receipt. Okay, when you go to factor X, this is just factoring receipt, and when you go to bank, this is remittance receipt. This is the only difference here you see. And factor receipt you have to go to the X person, and when you go for bank, you have to go for remittance reconciliation. Like the format method will be same, account analysis, but the format is the current assets format we will be picking. So just quickly go to our instance in Pepera. So just click on add and just quickly give the account company and account 5000550 like this. So I will be giving DMCA, means data management with current assets. Then we have the process, which is balance sheet only. Risk will be medium. Account type will be current assets only. Under assets, so current assets, I think it's not here, just pick other assets. Then balance will be debit. Organization you can pick as per your choice. So then next we have is the format. So for factor is the format which is current assets, and the method will be account analysis. Just click on it and click OK. Then balance, fine. Just move quickly, assign the users who will be working for this reconciliation. So frequency monthly, start date offset will be for 3 days, duration for receiver will be our ME margin, sorry, not receiver. Just again go, just look here, there are some data integration files which are valid. So first step is to just go to the action button over here and just click on the application. This is, first we have the process detail. When we entirely integrate our data and execute it, we can see our process detail over here. Here you can see the process detail, what all we have did, what all we have loaded, data loads for RC. Okay, then in same action we have application. We'll be setting this application, I will tell you. Then we have period mapping, this also I will telling you. Category mapping, then we have system setting. This is not that important, just see what if, make sure that we do not miss anything. Okay, it's for the integration, it's have to configure this thing, and for the integration it's not that important. Then we have security setting, location you will be creating, and all the location which you have created in your DM as well as data integration, you will find those location here in location tab. Just let me quickly show you. Look here, these are some location. In morning I have prepared this location, so I'll be telling you how to prepare location. So just close it. Then we have agent, query, data agent, download agent, then we have file browser. So first step is to go to application and set our source type. Okay, just click on this add. So first go to category and select your data source. So look here, so we have selected the category which is our data source. So the data source we are loading is an Excel file, so the file type is already coming here, which is file. If you are loading data from Oracle Cloud ERP, you can pick it here, then NetSuite, and then we have Oracle Cloud HCM, ARJA, account reconciliation general adjustment, and bank files. What else we have? Intellectual file, on-premises data. All this thing you can pick as per your choice. Okay, so I'll be loading the Excel file, so I'll be picking this type as Excel file. Okay, just give the name. So the name is CA, not DMCA, DMCA. Make sure you give the same name so that you won't get confused, because so the application has been registered. So let's go to Excel. So we have done with this. We have prepared the source. One next is target. Set our target. So just go to your instance. In the same application, just click on add button and look here. It automatically picks the target, which is EPM local, and the application which is RC balances. So just click OK because it's already in the system. So when we click OK, it says that application registration failed. Why? Because the application already exists. That's why. So just like this you can add target in your data exchange application. So we have done with target. Then we have period mapping. Okay, so period mapping, you know, this period mapping you said when you are be loading the data for this particular periods. So just go to action and data integration, click on period mapping. So under period mapping we have three things. First we have global mapping, then we have application, and then we have source mapping. This source mapping I will be telling you when we doing the multi-period. Okay, multi-period file. Okay, when we're loading multi-period file, then I will be discussing this source mapping with you guys. First we have the global mapping. So the period in which in the month you want to get your balances, so just click on add. Just first see if the period, which is the month, is here or not. If it's here, then fine. If it's not, then just click on this add button and just quickly add this period. Okay, look here, this appears here. Okay, so just click here, and right now I won't be adding, deleted. Then if you had it the period in global mapping, just select your target application here first, or target application which is RC compliances. Just select it here and click on add, and same month you will be adding here. So this, look here, a magnifier options come. Just click on add. Look here, the magnify option come. With this magnify option, you added the period in global mapping. You directly pick. You do not have to give all this thing manually. Just pick it from global mapping. Okay, like this. So right now I won't be adding. So this is period mapping. How you add the months. For that you want to load the balances, you can add here. Then we have source mapping. This is for the calendar. Okay, so I will tell you. So right now just close it. So just quickly go to this. We have done with period mapping. Next is our category mapping. Category mapping is your currency mapping. Okay, so open the instance, click on action, then we have category mapping over here. So make sure that the functional which you have selected in your profile, it's there in the global mapping, and same functional will be in your application mapping. So first select the target application which is RC. So where is our RCB here, and look here, functional entered reporting, and here. Okay, so just set import format and location. Could just reset it again. What I was saying, we have to search for our source. So our source is DMCA. Here, look here, this is our source which we have created just right now. So select it, then the target which is RCB, reconciliation compliance balances. So just quickly pick it like this. Okay, so few more things are there. First we have the file type. So my file type will be delimited numeric data, always like this. So there are few more things, which is the fixed numeric data. This things work on our Excel file, depending on our Excel file. Okay, so suppose when you have multiple columns over here, few more columns like period, or might be a product, or like this. In your period you have 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, like this. At that time you will be picking the multiple column numeric data like this. So delimited I will be taking. Okay, so fine, let's go to the TM and just click on save. When you click on save, here the mapping will appear. Just wait for the moment. Okay, like this. First we have the account. This is the source column. Here you have to give the name, and here you have to give the number of the number column which it's here. Look, suppose my account, which is in the first, second, third column. So I'll be giving field number as third, like this. So still list it, and just quickly give those things which first is my account. Control C, Control V. Do not make any changes in the source column here. Just copy and paste it. Control C, Control V. We'll be mapping our columns. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 columns we have added, but we have 5 columns in our this data file. What else we are remaining, which is the currency code here. This is remaining, so just quickly add it. So look, currency code is not here. Okay, so just if you want to detach, means if you want to zoom it out, you can use this detach, but build format, you can build format. Then we have add button over here. By adding currency, I want currency row here, just click on it and currency added. Look here, just copy it and paste it in our source column like this, and just quickly give the column number 1. Then what else we have next? Company account, currency code and amount. Company was second, then we have accounts third, currency code is my fourth, and last is my amount, like this. And when you're done with mapping this, just click on save, like this. Then next we have is to set our location. So just go to location and integration setup, and just quickly click on add, target FC, select RC, and just keep it empty. We'll be giving target, already we have given, so just quickly add, which is DMCA semicolon loc. This is the way that how I differentiate between location, import format and all. I just use semicolon and give the end thing, which is the location import format, like this. Then we have the import format, which is mandatory to give, so just quickly give it, which is our DMCA. Right now we have created like this. Then source it automatically pick, currency is functional currency, which is none right here, and check for entity group. If there is an entity group, you can pick it from here. There is none entity group, so just close it. Then we have description, it is not that important. Just then we have parent location, if there is a parent, if this might be a sibling we are working on, so you can choose the parent location also. Target target it already pick, which is RCB, reconciliation compliance balances. Logic account group, this is not important. Then we have check rule group, this is also not that important. so just leave it and just click on save. So that's how we create our location. So I hope you understand that how to create period mapping, category, and import format and location. Our next step is to go to the workflow. Here in DM, go to workflow and give the data load rule. So just go to data load rule first, and this is our POV. Look here, which is point of view. So before you go to point of view, this by giving here the dimensions and all, just change your location, which location. DMCA is our location, so reset the tab, search tab, and just search for our DMCA location. This and click OK. Period, if you want to load, suppose I want to load this in our June 23rd. What all period we have here? 23rd Jan, suppose Jan 23rd I want to load this balances. So click Jan 23rd and click OK. This is how we set our POV. POV always check before you directly go to this tab over here. So here you see the dimensions, which all dimension we have. We have account, company, profile, source system, and data. So this is fine. Here is we having the mapping. So first mapping we have explicit. So when you map any mapping, like suppose this is our source system, you will be mapping source with target. Like this. So here you have 1000, you will be mapping 1000 with 1000 only, or like this. This is the explicit mapping rule. Then next we have is the between. So in between, suppose there are some like 1000, 1001, like this, and target we have is 1000. So you will be mapping this target with this balances, which are in the source. Okay, so this is between. When you have frequent data, which is in the continuous form, look here, 1 2 3 like this. Okay, this is the between mapping. Then we have in mapping, I think, between in. Okay, so when you do not have any frequent data, like suppose there might be 1999, 199, 999, then you have 10, then you have 1005, and you will be mapping this with 1000 target. So this is in mapping, when your amount is like between them, this sources. This is between and this is in. The only difference here is this is frequent, this is continuous form, and this is in continuous. You will be seeing here is the unrepeated values which are not in the continuous form, frequent form. Okay, like this. Then we have the multi-dimension. Multi-dimension is same, like suppose you will be mapping this with the multi values. Okay, might be 1 1 2 like this. Okay, sorry, like this. When you mapping this with these different targets, multi-dimension. Then next we have is the like mapping. So when you want to match exact matching, we will always be matching with mapping with like. So I'll be go with like. So because like we can have a star to star mapping. Star to star mapping will be matching the source value, which is the value will be exactly same with the target. There is no difference. It will be same for source system as well as the target system. Okay, so similar for both. That's why I pick like mapping. Okay, so just quickly click on add. give the source value, which is this star, like this, and the target value, which is the star, and rule name you can give as R1, like this. And just every time when you add the source value, target value, and all this, just save it. Okay, make sure to save it. So we have given the dimensions for account, and we given like mapping. Then we have to go to company, and same we will be giving a star to star mapping. Again, star, star, star. This is rule 2, R2. Save it. For data we will not be giving. We do not have data file in our ERP. We do not have data column. Then we have the profile. Same goes with the profile, star to star mapping. Rule is R3. Save it. Then next we have is the source type. So remember this thing, we will be mapping our source value with target value. Our target will be value will be our source system, because we have one source system. So just let me click on add, and I will show you star. Source value is my star, and my target value is our source system. And this is rule 4. And just click on save. And if you want to see these rules are validated or not, just click on valid, and you can see unable to retrieve the members either. Save it. Unable to retrieve members, either the target is unreachable or you do not have permission to access the target application. Okay, let's see why it's not showing. Everything is fine. Target is my RCB, which is reconciliation compliance balance. I hope somebody hasn't make any changes to this application. Either here make any changes, here might be deleting this application, so it might create a problem. And if we delete any members in the application, it also create a problem. That's why I'm saying users are working on this, and we can get any problems while performing this data management. Then we will be adding data load rule. Okay, so just click on data load. Here click on add. Okay, this is our data rule summary. So just quickly give the name. First is DM CA semicolon DLR, which is data load rule. Category is my functional only because we have picked functional in our profile. Import format is my DMCIF. Then we have description over here, then target plan type, and what else we have. This is the important thing. Here you will be selecting the files. Files means the file. Just quickly erase all this and save it. Close it. So file you will be selecting from our system. You have refresh over here. Here you can create a separate folder if you want to. Here we have a format which is home format, or not format, folder here. So new folder. Like this, I can add folder, inbox, new folder. So when you go to new folder and just click on upload, choose the file which is our book 1 here. Select it and click OK, and just select on this and just again click OK. Look here. So here we have suffix. Here we have directory, which is the inbox. Under inbox we have new folder, and under new folder we will be having this file. Then we have suffix type. If you have any suffix type you can give, which is period name or period key. So I won't be giving it, and just save this and execute it. Always select import from source. Recalculate automatically gets selected. And for the period, which is Jan 23rd, ending period is our Jan 23rd only for 1 month. Then we have import mode is our replace or append. Append means suppose if there is a existing file in your data management or in your application, you can, if you want to make changes in the existing file, you can make changes by appending the file in the system. And if you want to entirely remove the file and replace it with the new file, you can use replace. So I will be using the replace one, and just click on run. This, always remember 4542 is our ID, process ID, and just click OK and check this status. Right now it's a small icon of analog clock is coming here. Just refresh it, and a small green tick mark, look here, the small green tick mark has appeared. That means the file is validated. And just go to your process detail and look here, 4542, which is our DMCA location, it's completed. Go to your data load workbench. Here look the balances which are in our Excel file appears here. Here we have the import. First we imported, this is the golden fish. When we done with importing, when we done with validation, we again get a golden fish. And when we export, and for check, 4 golden fish means we can completely import our data in our DM with DM in our application like this. So for export we won't be using DM, we will be going for application only for exporting the file. So this is all we will be doing in data management. Then for importing, just minimize it and go to your period. With period, select the period in which you want to load the data. So which period was it? January 23rd. Click on it, and this import data, this we use, which is data load execution. This we use when we load the data for DM. Okay, for DM, for data integration, we use data load execution to import our data. Just click on add and just quickly give the name, which is DM CA semicolon DLE, data load execution. Description is not that important, just leave it. Then we have mode, which is snapshot. We will be importing directly our data, no refresh, full refresh, merge. If you want to merge, you can merge. Then we have data for date format. Here we can pick the date format. We do not have any date format, so just leave it. Then we have decimal separator. If there is a decimal separator, you can choose here. So then we have allow blank segment value. This I will be telling you later. Then we have execute data load rule in the parallel. This is for when you're loading multiple datas. Okay. Then we have translate balance in higher currency. This thing I will telling you in multi-currency. Okay, when we will be taking multi-currency case, I will be discussing this thing with you. So here is the important thing comes. Select the location, uncheck all the other location, and select the location which we have created for DMCA location. Look here, this is our location, which is DMCA. Under DMCA, this one is our location. So just first uncheck this and again check mark it, because sometimes error happen. So just uncheck all the other location like this. Click on the parent, not parent, sibling, and the children's automatically get uncheck. What else? Yeah, done. And after unchecking all the other location, just click OK. And here you will see staging. 3 clocks you will be seeing, which is staging, data load, and the post process. If you get all tick marks on this 3, that means your result is completely successful. you successfully load your data in your application. So I hope this worked. Before I was loading, there are invalid mappings are there, then again I load, it's fine, it loaded to the application. So just refresh it and see, yeah, look, the balances are in our application. So we have loaded the balances. Now just go to the profile. Under profile, just search for the profile which we have created so that we can give reconciliation. Just click on it, click on action and create reconciliation. Which period we have loaded the data, which is January 23rd. So select it. Click on apply, and this, for this we'll be selecting profile. Selected profile is there. We'll be doing do not going for all profile. So done. Now just quickly log in with the user Alex Smith. So just first go to the access control and just take the username and sign out, and will be signing in as Alex because he is a preparer. Actually, I haven't seen that he is given a task of preparing. I hope he is a preparer, like somebody if haven't changed him as a preparer. So just quickly log in and see if this work. Then we have to again, if we do not give Alex Smith as a preparer, we have to again go to the Dennis, and then we have to change the role of Alex Smith. We have to make him as a preparer. Okay, so let me just enter my credentials. Password, it's not here. I'll be typing it, so just hold on for a second. F I won't be opening my WhatsApp, so once again just give the name, give the password. F fine. Okay, so we have login as our preparer. And just for Alex Smith, just go to the work list and go for the reconciliation which we have prepared and give Alex Smith to work on it. Then select the period first, which is January 23rd. Bring chain here. This one is our reconciliation. So here you see why it goes to 0. Why it goes to 0? Okay, just let me see if there is auto approve and auto submit rule in our format. I do not think it might be there. So okay, the next step will be for this will be same. Okay, nothing else we have to do. We just have to approve it. We just have to submit it and approve it. The important thing is to understand how to load data with data management. Okay, so I have tell you that thing. Just let me open. Login as administrator. Dennis. Okay, though I hope you understand how to load data with data management. Tomorrow I will be taking how to import the same thing with data integration. Okay, so just go to data exchange. So everything which we have seen in DM, same thing we will be preparing with this data integration, with this add icon. I will be telling you how to do this. This is quite simple as compared to data management. I always import my data with data integration only because I find it simple and understanding. So I will tell you yesterday, not upcoming tomorrow. So how to import our data with data integration. So next, all we have done. So one more thing I want to check why this goes to unexplained difference goes to 0. Just check for the format. Format is our current. Okay, so there are no rules. I might think it might be application error. So because there is no error appear here, so that means our data loaded in the system is successfully done. If there is any error in the file, we won't keep seeing that error here only. Look here, if there is any error, the result will not be shown here. It is completely gone. It is shown like this, invalid period, like this, invalid account ID. Okay, so there might be some issues. So tomorrow I will be taking data integration. That's all for today. So just quickly go to our schedule, and this thing remittance reconciliation is the same, so I won't be taking it. Then we have done with the all this thing. Just highlight it so that we know today is 2nd September. Okay, what else we have? So we have also discussed this all things, so I hope BI, this we have done. BI publisher reports file system, category we have done, period mapping we have done. We haven't application with regards to scenario and period. This we'll see in our period multi-period loading. Import format we have done, location we have done. So highlight this which we have done today. So that's all for today. If any doubt comes, just let me know in the comment section, and I will taking that doubt tomorrow only. Okay, so thanks. All this we have done. control save it.